This is the Irontrader. It is Monday night. Now, the future's open here at 6 o'clock. That was about 35 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, before we get started here, since we have a shortened week due to the Memorial Day holiday here, everything is going to be pushed forward. So the API number for crude will be out on Wednesday at 4:30, and then on Thursday, natural gas EIA report will be out at 10:30, and the crude report will be out at 11 o'clock, and then Friday we'll have the old rig count. So it just kind of adjusted a little bit day off. Okay, so here we have crude oil daily chart. Now look at here. All right, this is what we had last Friday. Okay, so what we did is we put in a lower low, but we put another nice bottoming candle in, okay? Just like we had here, okay? See the thing and see how nice that is? See how nice that is? So we had this double bottom situation. It ran up here, but ran right into that 200-day. And then we like an indecision candle. And then what we had is a series of lower highs and lower lows. Never good. This here, on Thursday, last Thursday, rallied up here nice. But you notice that it just got above that 8-day, could not get through that 100-day, and then sold right on down. Now, this candle here, we put in a lower low, which looks like it. A lot of times what that do is you get that short squeeze, and people think that it's going to go lower because I always point out this 200-day at 75.81, but it only got down here to this level right here at that 76.15. It never got all the way down to the 200-day. And then she rallied up here. Now you can see the nice higher high situation, and we're right above this 8 simple moving average. Very, very good. However, we got a lot of resistance here above us here, okay? So what do we have here now? You can see where this 100-day is sitting at 78.95. We have the 21-day at 78.95. Those are just very, very tight together. Okay, then right here we have 79.09, which is just a little bit above all that here. And then we have right above that is you got 79.39. Okay, then the next target obviously is going to be right there, 79.96. So all your upside targets are right there. Okay, your 79.95, that's going to be your first big resistance, and then we have above that is you got 79.09, and then you have that 50-day 79.38. Now again, if we can close above at least this 121 days, say it keeps on rallying up here and gets over that 50-day, that would be also very, very bullish here. And then we could head to that 200 SMA here. Now, you got the old Hondo here sitting at 80.29, and your 8-day, which curled over, which I don't like that, is 80.41. Okay, so that's sitting right above that 200-day. So if we could get above here, we could hit that key 200-day here and possibly this 100-day and that maybe that 8 SMA at 80.41. Obviously, if you can break above that, then we can just follow these candles down. Look at the bottom here, 80.70, 80.88, and then what we have here, 80.95. Look at the top of that candle, 81.57, and then 81.71 is going to be your big target. However, you gotta always watch. Now, so far the high here on is 78.80, and then we look to the left here, you got 78.86 here, okay? So we're getting here right in that resistance area. But if you can get above that 100-day and 20-day, then with 21-day, then we can go to that 200-day. But the question is if. So let's look at the downside. Always got to look at the downside. All right, here we have is 78.36. That is your 8-day. That is going to be very, very key support. If that is lost, then we come over here to Friday's high. That's 78.05. And then we'll come right here, today's low. You're looking at 77.69. Okay, and then what we want to do is you want to look here at this candle here. That's at 77.55. Then we'll have here, okay, 77.25. Then we'll go right there at that 76.43. And then we'll come right here, 76.15, which is your retest. Now, we have a nice, good, positive divergence going on here, okay? So if you take the bottom of this candle here, we look here, see the low, okay? Then we have here this even lower low, but we have a higher low. See that positive divergence? Okay, so keep that in mind here. Positive divergence, that's why you just put an RSI in your chart, relative strength index. It does tells you a little bit more than just the relative strength. And when you can see these patterns like that, that's what gives you that edge in trading, okay? Always remember that. Now, MACD, we're looking like we're trying to get that green curl up here over the red. Right now, you are basically that overbought condition here. You're way at the bottom. You're not like you were over here where you're way at the top here. So this has plenty of room to run. Plus, we got that seasonality in play. Okay, so here's what you want to do here on tomorrow when the market opens. Okay, this is what you want to watch. Watch that 8 at 78.95. Very, very key. Watch this level here, 79.09. Watch that key level right there, okay, the 50-day at 79.39 and then 79.96. That is your upside targets if she rallies up. Downside, watch that key 8 SMA, 78.36. Watch the bottom of this candle, 77.55. Then we follow these candles, 77.25, 76.43, and then 76.15. That is your downside, okay? Very, very simple. Keep your trading simple, okay? These charts are very, I always keep on, I've traded every chart imaginable, difficult, simple. This is the easiest I found that works the best, okay? So you look at any trading company out there, any kind of hedge fund, they're using the same chart. In these algorithms, they're using the same charts. Okay, they might vary a little bit. Okay, I use the 8 simple moving average. They might use a 9. I use a 21-day. They use a 20. But always the 50, the 100-day, and the 200-day. These blue lines are price channels. Okay, you can use cloud. You can use Bollinger Bands. You can use, I don't know, whatever. Okay, they're just not as good as this. Just that simple. And all this is the bottom and tops of candles. That's it. That's all it is. Very simple. So when you trade these charts, so when you look at here, you say, okay, hey, I got a double bottom here, and I'm over that 100-day. Well, you know for sure that the 200-day is going to stop that cold. And look what happens. Okay, once you get a sell-off and it's only half that candle and it puts in a lower low, you know this is going lower. Okay, keep your trading simple. That's how you make money. Okay, let's take a look here at Natty Gas. Okay, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly chart. All right, so what do we have here? I said, watch that 8 SMA. We had a parabolic move here on this breakout. Okay, we broke out the top of this candle. Then I said, what we want to do, watch that gap. Okay, there was your gap, 2.168. Well, right there. Okay, broke above it. Then I said, watch the gap fill. What do we have right there? 2.42. Broke above it. Watch that 200-day. Okay, broke above it. We had a parabolic run, and look how that 8 simple moving average held very, very nicely. However, last week we had a topping tail. Okay, and then Friday what we had is we had the bottom of half. It couldn't even make it halfway in the candle, and then it broke that 8 SMA and came right down. And I said, watch, 2 very, very key levels. Okay, once you break that 8 SMA. First level here is right there. Okay, 2.49. That's what you wanted to watch. Okay, what is the low here? What do we have here? You had 2.47. Next level, right there. 2.46, 2.456, 2.46. That's what you're looking at, okay? So those are the key levels. Now you're sitting at 2.52, okay? This is very, very critical. This 200-day, very, very critical. If that is lost, you can follow the candles here, okay? So you look at the high, 2.42. You can look at this next high, you got 2.39. Then you have what do we have here? 2.38, and then right here, this 21-day at 2.35. Or 2.35. That's what we're looking for if this 50-day, that 200-day is lost. Now, bullish, look at this 8 SMA. You crossed over that 21-day. She's moving up nicely, okay? We had a big topping tail last week. See this? See that big-ass red candle? Topping tail with no skinny at top. Topping tail, okay? So if you want to know about candlesticks, you just go to my playlist. On there, I did a whole thing on candlesticks, on chart patterns. It's all right there. Just click it right on, and it gives you all the information, how to trade candles, everything on how to set your charts up, whatever you have to do, okay? Easy peasy. So here's what we want to watch. This is what you want to watch, 2.49. This is what you want to watch, 2.456. If that's lost, here's your target at 2.35, okay? Just that simple. Now, if it keeps on rolling down, well, then we have a target here of 2.19 and that 8 SMA, okay? Now, upside. Here's the big boy right there, 2.628. That's what you need to overcome, okay? If you can overcome that, then what we do is we'll just look right here to the top of this candle, Okay, you're looking at 2.7. Then we just followed up 2.75, 2.79, 2.85, and then your big retest up there, 2.92. You break out of that 2.92 right here, bring the price channel right across. What do you have? 2.96. That's the target. Okay? Easy peasy. The only thing you have to worry about here on the upside is this 8-day. If you can't get through that, the rest of this don't mean dick. You ain't going to get up there. It has to get through that 8 SMA. If you lose this 50-day, you lose that 200-day, boom, there's your target. Okay? Very, very simple. Okay? So, RSI here, we had a negative divergence. See, we have a high here on the RSI. You have a high. You have an even higher high. And what do we have? Lower high. Negative divergence. Now it's trying to balance off here. We got to see how this is all going to shake out here. Me, I have no natural gas. I just trade this. Okay? Daily trades. Very rarely I'll take this overnight. A lot of times when you had the parabolic move, maybe I'll take a small and then I'll trade it all the way on up here. Now, crude oil, I am long the crude oil. I am long NVIDIA. I am long TQQ. Stuff like that. I'm long. Right now, the Nasdaq looks like it's about 33 points up. On the futures up higher. Those are what's going to be in play here. Now, remember, Memorial Day, you can ride this all the way up here. This is only the 27th. You can ride it up here to the end of the month. Usually the last day of the month is usually a down day, and then new money comes in here the 1st of June. Okay, at least the first couple, 3 days, new money comes in. Okay, so always remember that. Okay, now, MACD here, looks like it's going to, the green, it wants to kind of roll over. If that rolls over, this is what happens when the green blows. Okay, so your MACD is a very, very a good way to put on your charts. It's a good way to trade because when you get that crossover like you have here, when you get that, boom, that tells you get the hell out of the trade, go short, do whatever you got to do until you can get back above it. You get back above it, this is what you get. You get back, but you get below it, this is what you get. Then you just follow that 8 SMA. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out. Now, MACD here on your weekly, it's not looking too bad. RSI here looking good. The whole key on the weekly chart here by Friday is holding that 50-day. If that's lost, then obviously you're going lower. On the upside, just watch that 2.62. You close above. Key is close, not pop and drop bullshit. Close above, you go higher. Just that simple. There's your big retest up there at 2.92. Okay, I hope everybody had a great Memorial weekend. I know I sure the hell did. Boy, that Indy 500, wow, what a race that was. The guy back-to-back, year in a row, 2 in a row. Oh, man, hard to believe. Okay, I'll be back here tomorrow morning, here before 8 o'clock, and we will do it all over again. Thanks for watching.